Prodigal Steve returns to the darkest dungeon. How's it going, everybody? Last episode went fine. Our one Vestal did get a fair amount of stress, but other than that, we leveled up some of our lesser used party members, so to speak. So this time around, I'm actually thinking about heading here to attempt to kill the wizened hag. I think we have a party that's worth fielding for that. So... Oh! Reynald won't go because it's a level 1. Ooh. Okay. I may be rethinking my position then. What I was going to say is I was going to have Reynald in the front, Dismas in spot 2, Bordekin in spot 3, and then Ventress in spot 4, despite the fact that he has lazy eye and like all of his skills are ranged. So since we're going to the Wield, I figured have him for blight resist, like roll 2 healers basically, and then 2 major damage dealers, but without a heavy hitter in the front. I don't want to run Dismas in the front for a lot of reasons. I don't really want to run all level 1s. I mean, I guess it would be 3 level 2s and 1 level 1. But like our other, our front party member would be ideally our major damage dealer. Okay, so let's... We have a level 1... leper. We have a level 1 man-at-arms. Yeah, I want to send it all level 2s, which means these 2 are out for sure for any missions. We could send... I guess any number of... Well, let's look at some of our other missions here. 100% of room battles. I don't really want to go to the Cove yet, especially not on a veteran mission. Yeah, and I don't want to go and attempt to kill the Sonorous Prophet either. Especially because that's like the second boss in the ruins. So I guess the Warrens it is. 100% of room battles. Okay, well, we need somebody up front. We have 2 good front level party members, but they're we can't even use them for this boss fight either. Right? Yeah. Okay. So let's leave those 3 or 4, I guess, here. We can bring you. Who else do we want to bring? I guess another highwayman would be fine. Oh, we got to redo his skills, though? Oh, maybe not. What if we put him in spot 1? And then we could put, like... No, a Hellion definitely prefers to be in spot 1. Pick to the face, lunges forward to flashing daggers and poison darts. That's real bad. I guess we can roll a grave robber. Then who do we want our number 2 to be? Like, we're gonna have no healing with this setup? I'm not huge on that idea. But I don't want to bring our Vestal and have her go up to level 3, because I definitely want a Vestal for at least one of these boss fights. I guess we shouldn't have used these 3, or leaned on them, I guess, as heavily as we have been. Do we have... We don't have, like, another... Yeah, another, Plague Doctor either. Do I dare head into this without a healer? I mean, I think that's a real bad idea. But we might just have to go for it. We could bring our other... Crusader, and actually what I want to do is take our Crusader over here and unlock Inspiring Cry, and then we'll unequip Bulwark of Faith and add that. Alright. Now, let's unequip all trinkets. Sort by class. Yeah, we definitely want just like the Highwayman only trinkets on you. Plus 10% max HP is fine. I think we actually skip this one, since he is going to be doing a fair bit of healing, and we definitely don't want the minus 10% heal skills. So instead... I think we go with this. Grave Robber, 30% stun skill chance. Are we using any stun skills with her? No. She only has the one stun skill? Yeah. We might actually want to put, since we don't want her moving, I think for this mission in particular, we take our Grave Robber to the guild, we unlock this, then we get rid of Lunge and put that in. That way she can cure Blight and Bleed on herself. She isn't bouncing around if I accidentally pick the wrong skill. Then what do we want? Yeah, that's irrelevant for us. She has a couple of ranged skills. Both flashing daggers and poison darts. So no, that's going to go on, yeah, the Archer's Ring is definitely going to go on to our Arbalist. And she's also going to take the snake oil to mitigate that negative quirk. So that just leaves us with trinkets to decide for the Grave Robber. Move resist. This is a blight skill, so we might as well give her the blight stone. And then I guess Speed Stone as well. Because why not? Okay. That should be fine. This is a short mission, so this might actually be a little bit of a quicker one. I'm not thrilled about getting another Bloodthirst ring, but we could honestly just sell it for gold. I'm going to take one of these. Oh. No, I want 3 shovels total. I'll take some bandages. A couple of those. Short missions, so we should only need, like, I mean, probably only 8 torches, but I'm going to bring 10. Figure we won't get hungry more than twice, and that's a big if. So we really only need 8 food. But I'm going to take 12 just to be safe. I don't think we need anything else. I'm still not 100% sure what the warrens entail for us. I know there is going to be at least some amount of disease, because it's like the pigs.
They breed quickly down there in the dark.
At least this is a straightforward map.
Slay them even faster.
Yeah, I'm going to leave the books alone. We have too many negative quirks stacking up. We got to get rid of this swine drummer ASAP. So first and foremost, what's that, 4 to 9 damage versus 3 to 7 on 2 of these? What's a poison dart look like? 1, and that's 3 points of blight per turn. 3 to 7 versus 4 to 9. Honestly, I think we just go with the flashing daggers here. Yeah, I mean, I figured we were going to see some pretty low damage on that one anyway. Our Grave Robber isn't necessarily the heavy hitter. I like the bleed resist. Now, hopefully we can keep that coming. Or just straight up misses. Alright, he has... Ooh, I didn't know about that. Plus 10% damage to ranged skills. Oh, he can't use pistol shot in the first position. That's right. All of his can be used. We might just be moving him back. $9 to 18. Alright, we have to go with that.
Back to the pit.
Oh, and it pushes him back 1. Okay. And then you use Duelist Advance to get him back into position next turn. Honestly, that's fine. He got a kill, and he got into the position that I basically wanted him to be in. Regardless. I don't think we need to worry about clearing the mark. But we might want to... 4 to 9. Yeah, let's just be safe. Get rid of that mark. Give everybody a buff. No one really needs to be healed just yet. So we can just go ahead and throw out a smite. Get rid of that guy. We are left with this pig here in the back. I figured we were going to hit the 4 damage there, but we can finish it out with the pistol shot.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, that was pretty straightforward, all things considered. We have another curio here. 25 gold.
For a task well performed.
I should probably move Dismas up to the front. That way he can open with point blank shot and then get pushed to the back where I want him. We do get to salvage a torch here. Hopefully we don't hit like a terrible trap or anything. We did hit a trap, but we also got a dodge, so all in all a wash. I mean, actually, it's a win for us. It's not even really a wash. Complete 100% of room battles, and we've seen 0. This back hallway is going to be rough, presumably. This is fine. Flashing daggers might get the kill on both of these, and it did, actually.
Cleansed from our lands.
Okay. We have a Grave Nibble coming up. That's stress damage. I'm not thrilled about that, but if he avoids the stun... No. Okay. Well... Yeah. We might as well just smash him with our Crusader here. Okay.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Another dodge for the trap. This is beautiful. All right, crack into this. Stashed heirlooms, a single portrait. Better than nothing. Burn that torch. This should be a battle, right? It's still not. So, like, all of these have to be, right? At least we got some scouting there. We do have another sack to search. 100 gold. Obviously, we're going to go with our... Oh, actually, we could go with our Grave Robber or our Highwayman. They both have a 100% chance to disarm the trap. So... It was actually irrelevant. And this is another fairly straightforward battle. I would like to get rid of the Swine Drummer as soon as possible. So I think instead of opening up with one of these low damagey kind of things, we actually do try and blight him. He has 40% blight resist. But hopefully the crit's gonna help. It did blight him, so that's 15 points of damage right there, so he's actually dead. Given enough time. Alright, well, point blank shot, which will kill this dude, assuming it hits. And it does, and it puts our Highwayman back into the position we want him to be in. I never really appreciated point blank shot until basically this mission. But now I'm seeing the value. I really would have liked the kill there. So I think what we do... I mean, they've all gone this round. Maybe we just try and bring him... Because if we hit the 9 damage, that means he's going to be... Even 8 damage will kill him next turn. Or we could just outright kill him with a crit. So... That works too as well? Or 2 as well. Arguably the most redundant thing that I've ever said. Certainly the most redundant thing I've ever said in one of these episodes. Alright, we'll just pick to the face... What are these, carrion eaters? Pistol shot could finish the job, and it does. Ooh, we got a journal page and a damage stone. Everybody has trinkets. -4 dodge. I might be willing to use that on like a Crusader or a Man-at-Arms, one of the tankier characters. Let's see what this journal page has to say. 2 of 6. My fears are confirmed. With our torch doused by an errant spray of seawater, we were ambushed. Strange fish-like hominids ambushed us in the sudden darkness. The pitch of the torch caught quickly, and I glimpsed scaly appendages swinging crude weapons, glistening and barbed. They didn't last long with our torch rekindled. Alas, one bit me on the neck before I gutted it. The wound stings and tingles strangely. Our physic told me to keep it clean and covered. So that must be from a Cove expedition and Bone Altar. Let's use holy water on this. Item had no effect. Okay. Are you like religious? I think by nature you are. Oh, it infused us with great power. At what cost, though, is my question. We did get scouting after that battle, so we have one battle here, then our last room battle. We might as well just finish this off, though. I mean, assuming neither of these go horribly wrong. There's no reason not to explore all the way to the end, especially with that buff to our Crusader. Plus 15% damage, plus 10 accuracy, and plus 5% crit until camp, which we're not going to do on this mission anyway. So that's actually incredible. Like, he should just tear through these guys, especially with them being surprised. I am going to go with the poison darts on the drummer again. Then we'll point blank shot. 9 damage is fine. That pushes him back. We can smite for the kill. Zealous Accusation has a pretty good chance of doing it too. But I think I'd rather get the guarantee. Yeah.
Give them no quarter.
Then use sniper shot. Hopefully, well, I was hoping to put that drummer into range of Blight Death, but it is what it is. He's marked and debuffed. Minus 10 dodge. Not the end of the world, but not great either. We can finish this guy off with our Highwayman, though. Or at least put him in range of the Blight. So we might as well... Well, he hasn't acted yet, so if we hit him with Blight, he should get hit with the actual Blight damage this round. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try and Blight this guy. Okay, he's gone. He does get hit, so now we just need to do 11 damage to him. He did miss our Crusader. Smite should, if it doesn't finish him off, it should put him within either boldest range or a combination of bolus and blight. Yeah, and bolus does the trick. Alright. We get a free torch out of the deal and a little bit of money.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Move our party back into the appropriate position. Go ahead and burn this torch. Come in here.
Spirits are lifted.
It says room battle with treasure, and this one's actually going to be a little rough. The surprise helps, but basically all of these enemies are horrendous. Vomit can cause disease, so I definitely want to get rid of this dude as soon as humanly possible. So I think we hit him with light damage. That's 3 per round. Alright, point blank shot. If it can do 15 damage to this guy, that would be incredible. It does 11, which is still pretty good, and pushes him back. Sniper shot. Alright, we need like 8 damage here. We got exactly what we need. So this pig is actually going to die the second its turn comes up, before it even gets a chance to disease us. Alright, now smite is 6 to 12. We have a decent chance of killing this guy. We got exactly as much damage as we needed again.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
This is gonna pull our grave robber. Oh no, maybe it's not a move skill. Not thrilled with the mark, but we can sort that out with our arbalist actually. Now he doesn't have much HP, but he does have like 25% protect, I feel like our dream team up here in the front can still probably get 8 damage through. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the Blight on our drummer. That Blightstone has been doing a tremendous job so far. Right, yeah, 4 to 7 damage. We did only get 4, but that means now our Crusader only needs to do 4 damage. That's going to be party-wide stress. Not thrilled about that crit, but, I mean, we're still fine, all things considered. Alright, yeah, we gotta use our Arbalist for the dude in the back. And that does kill him. So that puts the responsibility of getting rid of the drummer onto our Crusader, who's apparently very, very up to the task. Alright, yeah, we're gonna take all of that. Continue adventuring. Reduce our torch. You can move back into position. Highwayman. Oh, this is just a regular old heirloom chest. What if we put a key in here anyway? It does unlock a hidden compartment.
Beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Man, that background noise after we snuff our torch.
The match is struck.
All right.
A blazing star.
I want to do this last battle. Oh God. Why? We can retreat from combat, but it's going to stress everybody out. But the Collector could very well kill some of us. I mean, we're not in the best spot, but we're not in the worst spot. He did get blighted. Yeah, we gotta get rid of these things. I know that now from last time. 16 damage is great. Oh, the dodge is real bad. We can always just retreat and finish this quest. 4 to 9. I think we just stack up the blight on this dude, honestly. He has a 0% blight resist. So yeah, we can just load him up with blight. Alright. Pistol shot. This dude is defending, right? Oh yeah, he's guarding our Collector. That's actually terrible. Alright, so I guess we try and slice him. 9 damage is huge. Oh, this is a Vestal. Okay. Well, that's actually horrendous. Alright, we got rid of the Vestal. Now we have a Highwayman and a Man-at-Arms. The Man-at-Arms is unfortunately still protecting the Collector. Three to 7. Okay, he's no longer protecting our Collector. Oh, no, I lied. He just re-upped. 2 to 4. Oh, that's real rough. We've done, what, 21 damage so far? It's another 2 to 4. We're stemming the tide a little bit, but not as much as we need to be. Zero damage, but if we blight it, yeah. Joke's on you, it's not gonna matter when you're dead. Ooh, the dodge. Not a fan of that. bleed. All right, we can sort that out. That sucks bad. Okay.
Hold fast or expire.
Death's door. All right. Bandage. Yeah, let's clear the mark. You can't heal the farthest member of our party? Alright, yeah. We gotta get out of here. I'm not losing an Arbalist. Not to the Collector, not worth it.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
I mean, we did successfully complete the quest, even if we fled from the Collector yet again. One of these days, I'm going to figure that dude out. Today's not that day, but I would rather leave with all of our party members and all of this stuff that we collected. Alright, nobody resolve leveled up except for maybe our Arbalist there? Ooh. Alright, so we just don't send her to gamble. No problem. That's actually real good. Yeah, so that went fine. We didn't get any terrible quirks, and nobody got diseased. We didn't lose anybody. Let's sort by stress.
When compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Admittedly, none of that, like, none of them necessarily require stress relief. Unfortunately, we still don't have a level 2 like heavy hitter to bring out. So I think next time maybe we'll worry about that. Let's look at the stagecoach here real quick. We do have one spot left in our roster. Do we want another bounty hunter? I think the answer is no. Yeah, I think we're just going to be content with what we have here. All right, yeah, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, consider hitting the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.